Is everybody down with what's happening? Do you ever look around during this term and say, how did we get here? Do people want this? Well, most people are opposing the Trump second term. Now, we know he won more votes last year. That was for what he campaigned on. And if you think about it like this, last year in July, Biden dropped out of the campaign after that debate. His disapproval was 58%. So we all remember the anti-Biden vibe that actually led to the displacement of the Democratic nominee was 58. Well, Trump is hitting Biden numbers or worse because he is now at 60% disapproval. So whatever you heard after that debate, Republicans said, oh, look, Biden's not up to the job. And some Democrats said, maybe we need a different choice. That whole vibe, remember that summer vibe? Trump is worse than that right now. You might say that the combined total of what he's doing is being received as even worse than a debate night where people said, I don't think this guy's up to the job. 60% of people don't think Donald Trump's up to the job, or at least the way he's doing it. And there's a risk here for Republicans who keep enabling Trump, as they may seem completely out of touch with that 60%, that worse than Biden view, and a gulf between ordinary Americans watching the government being shut down and Trump trying to pocket their taxpayer money, while they hear fear-mongering from some Republicans.
Your Hate America rally is over.
This is the most American thing that you can do. Protest and speak for what you believe in.
Some of the most radical elements that you saw at the Hate America rally.
We just come out because of equality and support for our country.
How did Democrats celebrate? Well, they partied with communists and socialists who hate America.
I wore the uniform since I was 18 years old.
There are no Kings rallies, there are Hate America rallies.
Well, you know, I believe in what our nation was founded on, and it was founded on checks and balances.
The left and Democrats, they don't love America. They don't love our values here in America.
What is the most important issue to each of you?
Our Constitution, the rule of law, democracy.
Who are you going to believe? Millions of Americans who gathered to peacefully exercise their rights? Or politicians accusing them of being full of hate just because maybe they have different views? We heard from the top Democrat this week on this program. Here's what he had to say.
And it remains to be seen whether anyone within the administration is willing to actually stand up to him at this point in time, which is why we need a Congress to actually conduct itself like a separate and co-equal branch of government, as opposed to what we've seen under House Republicans, which is just a reckless rubber stamp for Donald Trump's extreme agenda.
Rubber stamping someone this unpopular with 60% disapproval, that'd be like rubber stamping Joe Biden after the debate, which, remember, even his own party figured out not to do. Hakeem